Hey guys, Dino Monoxelos here. So I just had Carrie and the guys from Nordstrand Pickups install some of their brand new big blade pickups in my #1 Lakeland here. So I'm guessing the reason why they're calling them big blades is obviously, unlike the traditional round pole pieces that you see on most pickups, these incorporate what looks like a blade or a rail underneath each string, and there's an individual blade per string, hence the name big blades. Go figure. So those are the pickups. When I first talked to Carrie about doing this, I told him how I wanted the bass completely passive. Stock, it was an active system. I wanted to go to a passive system on the bass. He recommended I try out his 2-band preamp, the treble and bass preamp. The reason for that is, even if I want to run active, I can still, just by pulling up on the neck pickup here, I can completely bypass everything and run the bass as a true passive bass, meaning I don't even need a 9-volt in the bass to run the pickups. It runs just as a standard passive instrument when I pull this out. And I've tested that. I've actually tried taking the 9-volt battery out of the bass, and it runs flawlessly. It sounds great as a passive instrument. But I also have the option of pushing down on the button and engaging the 2-band preamp, so whenever I need that. So thank you, Carrie, for suggesting that, because it does actually come in handy. Now I've got the best of both worlds with one bass. The other thing we did here was the stock configuration was volume and pickup blend. Now we have volume for the neck pickup, volume for the bridge pickup, more like a traditional jazz bass setup. And then to finish that off, a passive tone control, which kind of governs the whole system, whether you're in active or passive mode. So, and then of course, treble control and bass control. And that's what we did with the bass, okay? So right now, everything's full up, and yeah, everything is all full up. Now, typically I don't run, when I do have onboard electronics, I don't run the treble and the bass control all the way up. I generally run everything flat, and then I add stuff to taste as I need it. So this is with the preamp completely flat. Okay, if I bring the bass in, and then treble. And then if I cut them all, okay, but I kind of like them. I like them full up, and then I can kind of tame it down with the passive tone control, even in active mode. Now, if I switch to passive, I'm in a standard jazz bass configuration. Now, the beauty of this is at any time I can go to full active, passive, active. Okay, now this is just the bridge pickup. I can get that nice burpy jazz bass sound. Okay, if I roll in the neck pickup. This is just the neck pickup. Now the neck pickup sounds huge. Back to passive. Bring in the neck pickup, or excuse me, the bridge pickup again. Okay, if I roll the neck pickup off just a hair, Bring the and then back to active. I'm kind of digging the active sound, so thanks, Carrie, for suggesting that as well. So there you go, guys. The big blades with the 2-band preamp on my Lakeland 5501. So there you have it. Until then, until next time, like I always say, play more bass.